y'all know, Officer Isupk letting y'all know that that Pumper's grave out there behind Hinds County Jail, located in Raymond, Mississippi, right? Not too far from what you would consider Jackson, Mississippi. In that grave, those 215 bodies that were found, they were found because of Dexter Wade's mother, Bellastine Robertson Wade, okay? And because she wanted to find her son who went missing March the 5th, but she put the missing person report in March the 6th, okay? Now the news is saying not the news, but the public, the report that was given out is saying that she reported him missing March the 14th, which is a lie. Okay, everything that they trying to say about this incident, just take in mind that our oppressor does not want you to know the truth about what's going on in the state of Mississippi. Okay, when she put the missing persons report out, she called you. When you put a report in, you have to call down to the jailhouse and say, hey, you know, put a report in with an officer at the jailhouse. The officer is supposed to take the report and give it to the detective that's over homicide or whatever's pertaining to a missing person's case. That never happened. Nobody got any information about this man named Dexter Wade. Now, what did happen March the 5th is a off-duty, so-called off-duty Jackson police officer was driving on I-55, International I-55 is a highway. Driving on that highway by a street called McDowell, right? He ran over, the reports say that he struck Dexter Wade. Now, I'm going to paint a different picture. According to Dexter Wade's autopsy, he was ran over, his ribs was broken, his head was caved in, his jaw was broken, his leg was severed, okay? On the scene, they ruled it as an accident, okay? They ruled it as an accident. The officer didn't get a breathalyzer test. No one knows his name. The vehicle that he was driving was a Jackson police police vehicle. Can you hear me?
So, like, so if I could I ask you a question real quick?
You can. Go ahead.
What kind of vehicle did the officer have to where they said he ran over?
It was a Jackson Police Department authorized personnel vehicle, a take-home vehicle. There's a cop, you can take your vehicle home. You know, you can drive it home. So he was driving in a Jackson Police Department vehicle, an SUV to be exact. They got it looked like a Jeep Cherokee type of vehicle, right?
Okay.
He ran over, he unalived Dexter Wade, and then they ruled on the scene that it was an accident. So no foul play was done. That's the only physical report that was made about this incident, and the only thing that happened with the officer was that his vehicle was just towed to a towing company called Hicks Towing Company in Jackson, Mississippi. This is a vehicle that unalived a human being that should be in some form of investigation. They should be going through the vehicle, making sure no drugs or anything like that in the vehicle, making sure no other foul play happened. None of that happened. They just took the vehicle with the brother's bodily fluid, with the stuff underneath the vehicle of this brother, the remains of this brother. They took that vehicle and towed it to a towing company in Jackson, Mississippi. The officer never got arrested. No physical report was made. Anytime an officer got any kind of incident they go through, they're supposed to go down to the station. A detective is supposed to get a statement from the officer about what happened. No physical report is made. Nobody knows the officer's name. Nothing happens, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is the day of the incident. The brother, Dexter Wade, had ID, physical ID in his pocket, okay? Physical ID in his pocket. The ID he had in his pocket was a state ID. He also had a prescription bottle with his name, and on your prescription bottle, you got a physical address and a phone number. He also had a credit card in his wallet. There was 3 different ways that they could identify this brother to get to the next of kin. Now, I'm going to tell you what happened when an incident like that happened and no family members on the scene. The officer writes the report. After he writes the report, he goes to the station to give his statement. His statement is supposed to match the report. After that, the detective is supposed to run the brother's ID, run his information so he can find out who's the next of kin. So he's supposed to get on the phone and call and give the person on the other end, which is the family member, he's supposed to let them know that, hey, an officer is going to come out to your house to let you know about your loved one. When the officer goes out there, he's supposed to, they demoralize everything. They look at us like we animals, man. This brother was a human being. His family deserved a proper notification about their loved one. No one ever contacted Betterstein Robertson Wade. No one ever knocked on her door and told her that her son was not missing from March to August the 24th. Nobody ever told her that, okay?